So nobody really knows where Dogman comes from. There's only theories, and some of the theories go from like, hey, they're misidentification of black bears, they're government experiments, they're interdimensional beings. No, they're actually demons, and there's even possibility of them. Maybe they're actually evolutions of known canines. No, I read an article called "The Michigan Dogman Unraveling the Legend." I put the link in the description where there was an interesting theory I never heard of anyone else suggest, but I thought this theory was pretty darn good to answer some of the Dogman sightings, not all of them. This article says, hey, what if Dogman's actually the prehistoric extinct creature called Amphicyonids, otherwise nicknamed bear dogs? These bear dogs, they're real creatures, but they got extinct 2 million years ago. They're roughly about 1,000 pounds and about 10 feet long, with a height on all fours to be about 4.5 feet. These guys stood on two legs for short periods of time when necessary. Basically, they were grizzly bears, but were more wolf-like. Imagine a grizzly bear with the nimble ability and like the pack mentality of a wolf. That's scary. That's terrifying. That's what these things were. These bear dogs were savages. They were one of the apex predators for their time. They're taken down prey much larger than them, and they would even fight off other predators bigger than themselves, like the hyena ducks, another variant. Now, these animals were thought to be extinct 2 million years ago, but what if they're still existing today? That doesn't sound too far-fetched to me. You know why? Because the coelacanth was thought to be extinct 65 million years ago, and they found a cave full of these things in 1938. Now you can actually see them in many zoos throughout the world. I saw one at an aquarium in San Diego. The bear dogs were not insanely massive compared to some of their competition. They were a little more nimble. So they might have been actually been able to adapt better to climate changes. Now, looking at the anatomy of these bear dogs, I can see how it could match some of the Dogman sightings, especially the hyena-like one, or the variant that is only quadruped, meaning that the Dogman variant that can only walk on all four legs. I can't say it matches most of the descriptions of Dogman walking comfortably on two legs, but it's an interesting theory similar to Bigfoot actually being Gigantopithecus. And the Dogman that I saw looked like he could only walk on four legs, and a lot of the features looked very similar to this bear dog. So I could see how this theory would stand.